Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Oh, hi. I was just enjoying a story about Pete the cat. Do you like him? He's so funny. This is a great book. Sometimes when I have time to wait while I'm waiting for things, I like to read. It's a great place. It's a great way to think about and like imagine that you're in a different place. It's super fun. I hope you like that too. You might give it a try. Good morning. I'm Mrs. Hammock, your PBS teacher. Welcome back to our classroom. Today we're going to continue all the skills that we need to be the best readers and writers ever. Are you ready to get warmed up? All right, let's wake up our brains. Good morning. Good job. All right, this morning I have a train your ears game that we're going to play, and I think it's going to be really fun. It is a little bit tricky though. So when you are using your computer, do you know what the delete button means? Right, it means it takes something away. Maybe you typed something and you want to get rid of it, you can, or you want to get rid of a page, you can delete it. Well, today we're going to do that with sounds. So I am going to say a word, and then we're going to delete one of those sounds. Are you ready to try it? I know it sounds really tricky, but I think you can do it. All right, here's our word. Flock. Flock. If I delete the f sound, what do you think we have? Let's isolate it to help you out. Ready? F, l, a, k. Flock. All right, if I delete the f sound, now I have l, a, k, lock. Flock to lock. Did you hear it? Good for you. All right, let's try another one. We'll use the short I sound this time. Ready? Okay. Slid. Slid. S, l, id. All right, now we're going to take away the s. Now we have id. Lid. Great. I told you you'd be good at this game. All right, the last one for today is plate. Plate. Ready? P, l, 8. Plate. If I get rid of the p, what do I have? L8. Late. Plate. Late. Do you see how fun it is to play word games and those sounds? Good for you. You did great. All right, it's time for us to warm up with our fluency sounds. Remember, I'm not doing the whole alphabet. We're just doing those tricky letters that are sometimes hard for boys and girls to remember. Here we go. All right. Okay. B, bat, b. D, dolphin, d. G, guitar, g. K, koala, k. Q, queen, qu. W, window, w. Y, yo-yo, y. Here's our digraph card, remember? Cheese, ch. CH says ch, like cheese. Here is our shell, sh. SH says sh, like shell. TH says th, like thumb. WH says wh, wh, for whale. Then we have some vowels we've been working on. A, apple, a, and I, insect, I. And all this week, we've been working on O, octopus, ah. All right. There are 5 vowels, right? And do you remember our song? All right, let's sing it. There are 5 vowels, A-E-I-O-U. There are 5 vowels, A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y. I forgot. All right, we have looked at short A says A. We've looked at short I says I. And short O says ah. And we still have 2 that we're going to work on. But this week, we are working on the ah sound. Do you remember what it says? Short O says ah. Short O says ah. Good job. If you're having trouble remembering, I want you to write it every day 3 times. Short O says ah. And it'll get locked in there. Sometimes some of us need a little more practice, and that's okay. All right, today we're going to blend some words. I already have some words up here for you. Are you ready? And I'm going to show you something that I'm excited. I can't wait for you to see it. Here we go. C-L, cl, a, k, clock. Clock. Do you remember the deletion game we played? We can do it with letters. Watch. Okay, if I get rid of it, if I get rid of the C, and I just have the L, now I have l, ok, lock. Isn't that awesome? It's the same thing we were doing when we were training our ears, only now we're using the letters. Lock. All right, let's try another one. Here we go. Plot, plot. All right, let's delete the P. And what do we have? Lot. Lot. Great job. We had clock, and we turned it into lock by deleting the first sound. We had plot, and we deleted the P to make lot. Isn't it fun to play with letters? It's so tricky. I love it. Let's read some of our words on our practice chart. You ready? Okay, let me get my reading finger. Today, what color do you think we should read today? Blue? Okay, let's read the blue ones. Here we go. Mom. Dog. Dog. Ooh, look at this one. Do you think you can do this one? Yep, there's an L blend. Oh my goodness, did you see that? It has an L blend, it has a short O, and then it has the double consonant rule at the end because it's a short vowel sound. Oh my goodness, you've learned a lot. Floss. Floss. Really good reading. Terrific. Okay, now what I want to do is see if you remember our alphabetical order game. Do you remember that? A, B, C order? Okay, so I need to get rid of these guys for a minute, and then we are going to do some A, B, C order. I put it on this side of the chart. That way you have a chance to use the ABCs as a resource, okay? You ready to see which words I have for you? Okay, here we go. What's this word? Too. T-O-O. You're right. It's one of our high frequency words. Let's get our chart straightened up here. Okay, how about this one? Make. Good for you. M-A-K-E. They. T-H-E-Y. And fun. F-U-N. Great. Okay, let's put our high frequency words in A, B, C order. So remember, that means we're going to look just at the first letter of each. We have a T, an M, another T, and an F. Which one of these letters comes first in the alphabet? Let's see. Oh, here's an F. I think that one comes first. We'll move it there. Okay, what's next? So F, let's keep going. We don't have any of these letters. We need an M and we need T. Oh, there's M. And then we have, we have a problem. We have two letters, two words that start with T. What do we do next? Well, here's a trick. Since they both have a T, we're going to look at the second letter. That's an H and an O. Which letter comes first, H or O? You're right, the H comes first. So that means they would be next in the order, and two would be last in the order. Fun, make, they, two. Now your high frequency words are in alphabetical order. Great job. You're getting really good at this. Okay, it's time. Are you ready? We are going to look at our words again. This time we have to figure out which sentence makes sense. Our words are to, fun, make, they. Here's our first sentence. You ready? It is to hop. Which one of these words would make the most sense? It is, yes, I heard you say that. Fun to hop. Good job. All right, let's read the next one. Like to jump. What do you think? Would it be to, make, or they? You're right, it is they. They like to jump. Oh, you are so tricky. I did not even catch that. It's the first word of our sentence, so we need to have a capital T. Oop, my handwriting's going to be a little sloppy. But we need a capital T to start our sentence because then it looks right. All right, Mom can jog. Would it be to or make? Remember, the word to means also. Mom can jog too. So that means Dad can make a cake. Let's read all of our sentences now that we have them built. You ready? Let's get our reading finger. Here we go. It is fun to hop. They like to jump. Mom can jog too. Dad can make a cake. Wow, wow, wow. You are knocking my socks off today. Great reading, great listening. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and come back to see me tomorrow. Let's sing our goodbye song. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.